You don't even drink coffee.
Oh, yeah, like a milkshake or...
Oh, you get a milkshake. Oh.
You don't want to say a milkshake, mate.
This includes venues as well, so when you go out, get that rig out before you get kicked out. That's something I live by.
Because I know we'd go to horse camps and you'd meet everyone and then everyone you want to keep in touch with. You'd get on MSN and then...
You want to readdress that?
What?
What kind of camps are you going on?
Anyway, week of a lifetime. It was absolutely massive. I was all over the place, driving hours and
Didn't you
hours
just
a day.
do your weekly update?
Well, that was not it. No. I do not want to start us.
Well, then, welcome back to Trust Us. You've got Dos here and Pros, and obviously we're here to provide some content that you will trust and you will learn. I think sometimes.
It's in the name, so
it's in the name.
It must be what we're offering. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, start us off, mate. You dominated last week's weekly update, and now I'm interested to. Can you back it up?
I don't even know where to begin with this, and I don't know where to end either. I feel like this could be a Trust Us episode where there is no road guide, there is no here's one for you or anything else. It's just straight up Pross's weekly update. And then we'll round it out with you, and then I'll sort of sandwich it with more good stuff from me at the end.
Sorry, I'll cut you off when I get bored.
Well, first things off the bat, I've got my spoon here actually because I'm enjoying some tuna and wine. Have you ever? It's a pretty eclectic combination of food and drink, I would say.
I'd say tuna should be white wine though, because it's fish, seafood.
Wow, I didn't expect actual insightful input there, but fair cop. I am the entirely arguable, completely debatable, unofficial, fastest person, I would say, in the central west of Queensland, a huge area. You're from Victoria, so I'm going to put it in language you can understand. It is like 3 Victorias, just this section of Queensland. It's crazy. Don't check that, actually.
Oh my God, not sure. I'll give you 1, Victoria.
I mean, if anyone fact checks me, I'll be like, thank you for going to that effort. I appreciate that. But yes, 3 Victorias. Maybe it is 1 Victoria, actually. Either way, it's a big place. Think about it. Think about how many fast people are in Victoria. I'm faster than all of them in Queensland in that section. It's just pretty incredible.
I'm going to cut that, so it's just you saying I'm faster than everyone in Victoria.
I'll just throw down the
Yeah.
I won the Junda 10K fun run. Junda, which is a very small town in central West Queensland.
You won a fun run, and now you're just flexing that you're faster than a third of Australia.
I should have said fun run, but I think anyone that runs knows that fun runs aren't, they're serious. It's a race. Yeah. So I pulled up, I drove 2 and a bit hours, stayed the night prior, and then woke up in the morning, just crushed 10K, won $200. So essentially,
prize money.
Imagine my shock. So essentially, fuel was probably about 100 and I want to say $20 for a full tank, which is, didn't quite empty it, but definitely used a fair chunk. And accommodation was about $25. So I probably cleared a good $30, I reckon. So
$25. Where were you fucking staying? A hostel?
I was staying at a powered site at a caravan park in my swag. And life hack for people. Actually, this is risk. Keep this in mind for later in the episode during the road guide, because this is some know-how. This is some tips for you.
Right.
Get a powered site at a caravan park with your swag and put your swag right underneath the outlet. I had my my thingy, like my charger, in the thing with my cords coming into my swag.
Shit,
I was
that's
like fully charged phone. I could have had lights going, brought a modem, maybe had internet. Completely self-sufficient in my swag, I'm telling you. You could have had your solar power thing. I don't know. Anyway, my point is the setup was awesome and I was really proud of it. Woke up, won the run, went home, and cleared probably $25 on the day, which was pretty thrilling. Yeah,
so palmy as soon as you get home, straight to the pub.
It was a $20 palmy and a pot from the tavern.
Ooh, you're $5 for the TAB.
Completely Fikino, probably.
Yeah.
Point 2, at the tavern. While we're at the tavern here in Longreach, unsponsored.
They should look into sponsoring us, I think, because
one of these venues
I'd shout them out. Yeah.
Yeah. They had a winner tinny comp, and I don't want to call anyone out here, but I need to describe this comp was pretty shambolic. It was supposed to be drawn in April. The cards that you were supposed to scan for points didn't work until June, I would say. So we had one solid month of scanning this card to get points, and it wasn't showing that the points, you weren't getting points for ordering food and drink. It was just for scanning it to say you were in the building, you get 5 points.
Yeah.
Anyway, at the very, very last minute, suddenly all of the points that you'd accumulated during the month scanning for food and drink showed up. So it was just mayhem last night. Everyone came out of the woodworks. You had to be there to win this tinny. We were so short. Me and a couple of my mates had been swiping like crazy. And we
you live
lost.
next door. You'd be walking past it every day.
So you just had to go in there and scan it through the machine. Every single day you get 5 points. Simple as that. So we were there. I wasn't there every single day. My mates were, and they had a his and hers card, so they were essentially getting double points.
Nice.
We didn't win, and we asked around, and we're like, has anyone seen the bloke that won before ever in town? The answer was no. He was wearing a long reach fishing shirt. We were a bit sus. The manager
he's got the
said,
fishing shirt. If he's got the fishing shirt.
it was like he was flown in from wherever this whatever company owns this tavern. They flew him in.
Yeah.
I'll just chuck on the long reach fishing shirt, which I'm wearing right now. And I was wearing it last night as well to warm him up. And no one will ask any questions.
Yeah.
But he is a local, Frosty, his name is, which is great. He looked like a bloke that is going to get some great mileage from that boat. So power to him. Hats off to Frosty. It turns out you could earn points from playing on the pokies, and that you earned a lot of points from playing on the pokies. Don't want to say that's how he earned a lot of his points, but let's just say we went in there thinking we had the most points.
Are you gambling shaming him?
Yeah, no way. That'd be un-Australian. I had so actually, real quick, one last thing, because are you bored yet? Okay, go on more thing.
I was a little while ago, but you got me back with the gambling.
I wanted to talk about a sexually inquisitive
All right, I'm back.
Man.
I'm back. I'm listening. Why did you fucking lead with this?
Because I'm still coming to terms with it, actually. It was pretty challenging for me. I'm pulling up at work, and there was the delivery man. Well, there was a man in the lobby. The door's locked. You have to sort of scan people through. So I could do that. Saw this bloke in the lobby, and I was like, what's going on? He's got a box, and he's like, oh, this is for your business. This is for where you work. I was like, oh, sweet. And he was like, oh, can you receive that? And I was like, oh, yeah, I can receive that for sure. And he goes, yeah, mate, you look like the kind of bloke that receives. He's wearing a cowboy hat. He's wearing a massive belt buckle. He's wearing sneakers. He do look like
sneakers is a throwaway.
But he's delivering. He's not riding his horse. He's driving his van, his postie van. So
dressed for comfort. Yeah.
He was dressed for comfort there. But I'm like, whoa. I was like, ooh, that was a strong chat. Anyway, so then I signed for it, blah, blah, blah. And he gives it to me. And it was a small box, but it drops when you assume it to be light, and it was heavy. I was like, it dropped a fair way. I was like, that's a bit heavier than I expected. I sort of did bicep curls to insinuate that
that you're a big dog.
Yeah. This is heavy. I get some gains out of this.
Yeah.
And this is one for the video viewers, sorry for the listeners, but then he goes,
Ross has his biceps out. Holy crap. He is naked now.
I'm so oily. I just happen to look like this. And he goes, oh yeah, you're pumping your arms there, mate. And I was like, yeah, mate. Yeah, I am. And he's like, oh yeah, you look like the kind of guy on a Friday night that's pumping your arms like this. And he starts making the motion of someone being, jerking off dudes in their face. And I was just in the lobby. I had to leave. I was like, I could just walk through this door and lock you out. I could just leave. Anyway, it was actually pretty funny, and I think it was all in good humor. But man, it was a lot. So yeah, sexually inquisitive cowboy delivery man. You made me feel strange for the rest of the day. I walked through the office with a bewildered look on my face, what just happened?
I don't know how to explain that to anyone. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think I've got a pretty good week. I had a big week on the cards, actually. It was very, very busy. Plenty of highs and lows, actually. It was just a good sort of balancing act. Started off with a bit of yin yoga. Not sure if you've heard of yin yoga. So it's
No,
I've never done it
dude.
before. It's like normal yoga. You stay in each position for like 5-6 minutes, like a long
No.
time. So the whole time you only do like 6 or 7 positions.
That just sounds lazy. It sounds like the yoga instructor was like, "Oh, mate, I only know like 3 moves. Hold that.
So, and obviously like a room of, I don't know, 20, 30 people and 6 positions, and guess who still manages to get in trouble? Me. Because it just like, if you do it 6 positions, I don't have time to actually warm up and like sort of get limbo, I guess. Like, I'm raw dogging into this position for 6 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You should be flowing through it, moving to different ones and like repeating back to it. And that's when you do it a little bit better.
Exactly.
Get it right the first time and hold it for 10 minutes.
My body ain't built like that. The first one, I just stuffed it. And I reckon I limped through one of them. And I reckon I saw him looking at me and I was like, oh, I've survived. And then the next exercise.
The first one was probably just that pose where you're supposed to have your hands above your head. Together, and it was like, guys, you can't mess this up. What are you doing? And you're like over there, like,
mate,
your shirt, your sleeves are like caught or something like that. And it's like
the position was a banana, and I didn't know, so because you couldn't see anyone because you were like on your back, and they're like getting like a banana position, and I just had like my knees bent. He came over and he's just like, can I touch like hands? And I was like, yeah, fuck it. And he just like moves me around.
Sexually inquisitive yoga instructor by the sound of it. Yeah. Was he wearing a cowboy hat?
He actually was. And runners. It was weird. But yeah, as I got in trouble, I was like, God, of course it's me. So yeah, that was fine. That was a good experience. I don't know.
And he was like, because you couldn't see each other, he's like, oh, for everyone that can't see the dude that's fucking up right now, when you stand up, he's the guy wearing these clothes, blah, blah, blah.
And also, mate, there's 2 guys in the whole thing. Like, he's trying to whisper, but everyone's dead quiet. So I'm like, they know it's me. And then next day, I won a comp and I got to train with the Carlton Draft. So with the big man, Dill Buckley from Dill and Friends.
Dude, this is what sucks about doing the podcast with you, is that when you do something cool, I'm like, oh, and you're like as well, I can't tell him about it. I have to hold that until, because I've been hanging out. This is like, Dill and Friends, podcast royalty. Hilarious.
Number 1 in Oz for a long time. Yeah. With Brett Delidio and Michael Barlow. It was good.
Can you go back to the comp? What's the comp?
It was just enter and see if you can train. And obviously, like, I don't train, like, my footy club's like 2 hours away, so it's hard for me to train. So I was like, this could be a good excuse to train. And
imagine if you were just looking at it as purely, it's like, oh, it's a chance to train. You didn't even know the dudes. You pull up and you're like, Dill's like, okay, mate, come over and say hello to me. So we're training or what?
Yeah, it was. Oh, come on.
Did you guys win a competition too?
So yeah, that was good fun. And then treated it a little bit like networking, bit of sort of hung around a bit at the end, and
it's the number 1 pod and the 3rd or 4th pod. That's our pod. It's a chance to possibly you were exchanging ideas, things that were working.
I was helping him out, I was giving him some good advice, what's working for us, and targeting Broadman in the US is a good targeting spot.
Yeah. And you're like, Dill, stop talking about AFL. Like no one cares, mate.
No one cares. So yeah, that was good fun, and then it rolled into footy on the weekend, and I was like, sweet, I did training.
Some of these skills I learnt from Dylan Friends to use. Let's go,
from the AFL boys. I was like, yeah, I can do this. And funny though, I actually did do what they normally did because I tore my calf in the first quarter of the day.
Shots fired.
Yeah, and both Buckley and Delidio did their calves like 6 times before they finished their career. So yeah, I've joined. I've always been in the old man club of tearing calves. This is my 3rd time. So I knew pretty quick that I was just done, and it was good though because I tore it near.
Oh, it was good, was it?
Well, I was near the bench, so I didn't have to limp that far.
That's how you know. That's how you know, like the wily veterans, the guys that have played a few games. It's like they know even where to get injured. Like if I'm going to get injured, I need to be in this pocket right here.
Yeah, and you'd love it, man. I was going medium pace, and I was turning.
Oh, dude, turning. Dude.
It wasn't hard. It wasn't a pivot. It was like me as a semi-trailer turning.
just rounding a corner, like a corner, like the radius of the 50 lines. Just very gentle turn. Oh, that's too much.
Yeah, I'm not doing turning justice. It was more of just, it was the banana bend from fucking yoga. Oh, shit. I still can't do it.
The instructor's just watching like, mate, there's that fucking guy again.
With his cowboy hat. So I fucking tried. I tried to warn you.
I'm sorry to hear that, mate. You're smiling and making a joke of it, but I see genuine pain in your eyes. You're seeing your career. This is a bit of a moment for you, dude.
Oh, mate, I was having a good year too. And geez, I don't know. But today I've just been gaslighting myself, pretending it's grade 1. So we'll see if that works. But the problem was I always seem to do my calf when we have the footy ball that night. So you got to get on the beers and then you got to start dancing. And then everybody wants you to dance harder. And blokes were trying to jump on my shoulders. And I was like,
oh, wow.
If you want me to play in a couple of weeks, you got to give me a bit of space.
It was a grade 1 before the footy ball. And then it became a grade 3, I reckon.
It was just a cramp before the footy ball.
I was faking it, actually. I just wanted to sit down. Like, I saw your snap and I was like, oh, it looked like a wet day and you're all clean. Did you fake an injury to stay dry? And you're like, no, mate, first in line for the showers. Like, I'm sorted.
I got showered at half time. It was great. Hot water is beautiful.
That's tough, dude. That's tough. But yeah, when's Dill coming on the pod?
Well, once we get the big call segment sort of back, well, not a segment anymore, as a solo podcast. I know I promised last week that we'd bring it back, but surprise, you just never know what's going to happen with us.
Instead of bringing it back, we just didn't record one or anything. We didn't do anything.
To do the exact same thing that we've always been doing.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, dude. I really am looking forward to that. Speaking of looking forward, and it ties into me eating these tins of tuna, actually. It just happened to be the case. People looking forward to the apocalypse and living right now in the moment as if it's the apocalypse, getting ready. Doomsday prepping, as they're called, doomsday preppers. I think they're cool. I got to be honest with you. What do you think about doomsday preppers?
Maybe like in a small dose. I wouldn't actually want to hang out with them.
You'd be doing like just normal, typical stuff, and they'd be like making such a fuss about it. Like, I'll go and watch something on TV. Oh, TV,
Yeah.
Oh, I listen to the ham radio station from 1920s or something like that.
They're the vegans of the preppers of the world.
Of the prepping community, the doomsday preppers are vegans. Yeah,
100%.
There's the meal preppers, The meal preppers are kind of the vegans of the prepping world.
Yeah,
they're always showing, like, posting.
You don't have to actually meal prep if you are vegan, because you just eat your fucking celery or your lettuce. Like, you don't really have to
the front lawn. You got a field of dreams right there.
Get on all four and just do your thing.
But yeah, we're going to do the road guide to doomsday prep. And as you should know by now, as everyone knows, most of the world, as we are the third biggest podcast in advice/weekly updates, that category in Australia. This is the road guide. We're going to give you some tips from experts on the topic, us. And I have been putting a lot of thought into doomsday prepping. Is it my Roman Empire? Possibly. It's one of my Roman empires. Let's just say that. I have numerous empires, and doomsday prep is one of them. And I'm ready, dude. Doesn't matter what the doomsday is. I mean, there's a climate change apocalypse that could happen, and that's not going to be zombies and stuff, but there could be a zombie apocalypse. I'm quite prepared for the zombie apocalypse, actually.
Zombies would be my preferred option.
I think so too. I think in the doomsday prepping community, that's when it branches out to like, oh, well, this prepper is just prepping for zombies. This prepper is just prepping for the climate change. This is one for nuclear war. Yep. We're going to be trying to keep it broad and try to satisfy everyone in that doomsday prepping community by touching on all the different options. But I'm ready for the zombie apocalypse. I mean, I'm a runner. If I'm already the fastest against the living humans out here, shuffling zombies, no chance. I will outrun them till the cows come home.
Mate, shuffling zombies, firstly, just on that, this is something that's always bugged me. It doesn't make sense. They shouldn't be shuffling zombies. They should still have the human capacity to run.
Why, Dos? You feel strongly about this. I'm not sure where you're coming from.
Well, I feel like the 28 Days Later zombies were the best ones in regards to like their capacity. It sort of made sense of why they were zombies. Whereas like, why are the Walking Dead, like why are they just slowly shuffling? And how the fuck are you dying to them when they're that slow?
Yeah, just walk. Just keep walking. You are running.
I know I've got a tall calf, but I might be in trouble.
Yeah. See, what I love about this is that clearly you're sympathizing. You're like thinking, oh well, if I was a zombie, I wouldn't want to shuffle. I want to be running still. Clearly you're the kind of person that's not expecting to survive very long. That's the impression I've got. You're trying to make like sure the zombies' stats are high because you're like that's my team.
True. It's not as embarrassing to get taken out by them.
then you're like known around the world. It's the non-shuffling calf-injured speed zombie, like with the beard.
Look at him go. Look at
He's
him
claimed
turning.
another 10 people today.
He's doing the banana bend.
He's down. He's down.
He's getting stretched out.
The zombies are climbing on his shoulders. Oh, his calf looks worse than ever before. Yeah, okay. That's actually not bad. That's a good way of looking at Doomsday. Anyway, that's what we're talking about today. I'm also living out in the bush. So that instantly I have an advantage to city livers where they'll be like instantly thousands of zombies. If we're looking at zombie apocalypse. If there's a climate apocalypse, I'll be burnt to a crisp if I leave the house. So that's going to be tough for me.
Dead. Yeah. Yeah. I think, I don't know which way it'll go. Probably most likely nuclear winter, which is probably the most boring one. So
that's a tough one, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good theory. I love the city versus country because the city, everything's sort of there as long as you can survive, I guess. But I feel like
the shopping centers
should be a whole different road guide.
All kinds of stuff. Oh, yeah.
I reckon. So I don't think we go too far into the zombie chat because I could be here for a long time. But just in a general doomsday sort of scenario, I think I've been preparing myself unintentionally my whole life. Like I'm basically...
You've been alone. You've spent so much time alone, not by choice, but you're ready for isolation. That's
exactly. I don't fucking own anything, so I'm not losing anything when the monetary value disappears.
You don't trust anyone. You're always, looking out for yourself. Yeah. You're ready.
100%. And then even at uni, I lived off, noodles for 3-4 years. I can live off one meal, every meal of the day.
Every time John West tuna comes on special, I'm buying stacks of cans. Stacks. I've had 4 tonight. I'm surviving off this man.
4?
Yeah,
that's it's not even cheap at that point.
Tuna with lemon. You're right, actually. Tuna with lemon cracked black pepper. This delicious one with sundried tomatoes and basil. It's good. Yeah, I've got so much. And a chili one here.
Funny little tuna story. Obviously, the tuna containers. And then my cat back home back in the day had like similar sort of containers. And obviously, they're a lot sweeter.
Here we go.
And like the foil was on it, so like one of them had been open, and I was like, I'll give her a little treat. So like I pulled it out and I like put it in a bowl, and she went and sniffed it and then like licked it, and then 3 steps back and just looked at me. I've never seen a cat so furious, and then just like walked away and just didn't even try to get the right food. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked at it and I saw that it was the lemon pepper one as well. I was like,
pepper.
I cat.
Lemon and pepper, actually.
Yeah,
that would have been an experience.
I was like, you poor thing. And that was always a treat, always at 5 o'clock. And then I just stitched her up.
Didn't even want to wait for you to correct it. Like, the betrayal was so...
It just walked off.
Anyway, nice. Thanks for the tuna story.
Yes. So I'll start us off with step 1. Befriend them.
Yeah, go.
Or you nearly spoiled it for me. No. You're lucky I involve you in this step. So step 1, befriend the weirdo that sort of does the doomsday prepping. Naturally, I think from just hearing your stories, it's more your vein. So that's why I've been friends with you this whole time, to be honest.
That's amazing because, no, actually, I don't trust you at all. I think you have elements to it. I think Jed's the weirdo, dude. Don't you think? He's got a tinny. He's got a boat that kind of works sometimes. He's got a car that's
hasn't worked for
relatively
years.
self-sufficient.
He's got a new car now.
I don't know. I just feel like he's going to have like weird skills when it comes to
No,
it.
mate,
But yeah,
he's got a kid. People,
that's gonna
they
slow him down.
forget their friends when they have kids. Let's be honest. He's going to look after them. He's going to try to survive in their little doomsday hut. You know, he's not going to let us in the shelter.
Do you really think that Jed would put his own son before us, though? Genuinely?
He would throw the sun out. And I love him for it.
I was just listening to that. He's just going to listen to that and be like, what? How would you think that I would put that infant before you guys? Like, that's ridiculous.
He can't even talk yet.
But no, I definitely, I can't go too much into my theory of how I'm going to survive, but it is well thought out and damn, it is secure. It is secure. And I'll be able to take people in, that's for sure. I wish I could say more, but listen, if the Doomsday Preppers are inquiring about it, I will, in a future episode, get into detail once I no longer need employment. Let's just say that.
Interesting.
But some of my skills come from my tip for step 2 of surviving the Doomsday or prepping for Doomsday. Watch Seven Mate. I cannot stress enough that is the best programming for surviving the apocalypse. It is absurd. It's like the Bible for like weirdo, eclectic, niche skills. Firstly, Doomsday Preppers is on the channel. That's no brainer. That's people should be watching that to prepare. Secondly, though, the fishing shows. I mean, learn how to catch a fish, learn how to survive. If it's not a nuclear apocalypse and the fish have like 3 eyes like in The Simpsons, then we wouldn't be eating those. But in a lot of other situations, fishing would be good. That show where they go into people's backyards and they like junkyard pickers or something.
Backyard Blitz. Oh.
No,
Damn.
yeah. We'd just be doing renos in people's like backyards, and the zombie would shuffle out and be like,
Oh my God, look at this.
the single tear. Oh, it'd be just like in Warm Bodies. Was it?
We bring it back to life.
Oh, I was love that brought it back to life.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what Backyard
that
Blitz was,
movie, dude.
man. That's love.
Bringing zombies back to life. And also that show with the locker auctions. I just feel like you'd be able to pop up in one of those storage lockers and instantly be able to, while the shuffling zombies are coming down on you, you'd be able to
just
no
exploring
valuables in that
storage
one.
lockers.
Next one. No valuables in that one. Next one. You know, I feel like you get certain skills that you can identify valuable objects, which is important, especially out here where it's slim pickings. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, fair. It's a good education channel there. Otherwise, like step 3, actually, it's pretty similar to step 1. Actually, I didn't even realize.
Oh, skip it. I've got step 4. Step 4.
Hold up. Step 3 is it's find a mate, but I leave mate up to interpretation.
It's going to be in the nuclear winter. The nights are going to be long.
They're going to be
You're
long.
going to wish
Gonna be
you
cold.
had a mate.
You know, it's important to repopulate civilization.
I knew when we were going to talk about this topic, I was like, repopulating civilization is it's going to be a priority for this guy.
It's the best part. It's the whole reason what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
That's why
the singles market's going to be crazy.
Yeah, and that's the problem with the zombie apocalypse. It's sort of like it just takes the vibe out of the repopulating, because I don't know. Actually, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, because you can't be like too loud and shit. Imagine that. Imagine it was like Quiet Place. Oh,
I thought it was like because I'd have a really hard time making love to a zombie.
No.
But we've seen Warm Bodies. I feel like having seen that show and loving that show, I'd be like, that zombie deserves a chance.
Yeah, look, here's one. I wouldn't fuck a shuffler zombie. You give me a zombie that is running full pace. Ooh.
Oh, I bet there would be an animal in there, dude.
With two working cars. Yeah, give them to me. That's what I want the next generation to have, proper working cars.
I feel like if you Juzzy and Darcy from the 101 First Dates podcast, also part of the Trust Us network, great podcast actually, I love it. If you became zombies, you would definitely be doing like the zombie like the romantic zombie podcast for sure. It'd be like,
and then I shuffled over here.
But yeah, I think that's a good one. Actually, friendship, love, whatever you're looking for, find a mate. Doesn't have to be the weirdo mate either. Maybe you could have some standards for this one. You could go for something actually.
Well, your
care
weirdo
about.
mate's probably just going to watch you repopulate anyway. So.
Your weirdo
That's
mate,
why he's the
like,
weirdo mate.
Your weirdo mate would be like the most unviable person probably as well.
Yeah,
like
literally.
everyone's
He's not
like,
your competition. He's not your competition to repopulate.
Yeah. Step 4, and normally we try to give advice from our expertise, but I'm actually not sure about this one because as much as, I'm a fan of Seven Mate, another show I watch is Alone. It's from a different channel, so sometimes I venture off Seven Mate and I watch the show Alone. And this common survival strategy when you don't have power, you don't have easy access to food, water, all that kind of stuff, is to have some body mass, have some like fat cells that your body can eat off to let you survive longer. So is the tip to have a little bit of few extra kilos so you can survive longer, or is it to be in the condition of your life?
I think there's a mean to it. There's a medium that you got to aim for. I think that's me, to be honest.
I've got to say, I feel like I might be, pretty friendly with that
you're
zone.
a little bit on the malnourished side.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm just eating tins of bloody tuna and leftover wine from my wedding. So
Actually, no. To be fair, man, you should actually be in your leanest and meanest shape because when shit hits the fan, there's going to be so much food that's going to go off in the first sort of 2-3 weeks. So that is your window to fatten up.
dude.
Yeah, and if you need to run out of the city or run out from wherever you are, you can use your lean body to get out of there and then use the next couple of weeks to smash, the chickens and that sort of thing before it goes off.
Step 4 started as a question and we got to a conclusive answer.
And we answered it. Yeah. Well, step 5 rolls on from that, actually, because obviously that's the start of the apocalypse. There's going to reach a point way down the line where you might have to sacrifice a friend. And I think you need to be prepared to do that from the start. Like, just be aware of which friend you're probably going to pick, and then just don't let them repopulate too much, because otherwise you
then
get a
their
bit
descendants are coming for you, dude.
Yeah, they'll come for you. Yeah. I've watched enough movies to see that always happen. So
Here's the thing, though, dude. I love that you're thinking like that. And you'll probably think, oh, by that time, I've probably learned enough of the weirdo skills that I could just get rid of them, right?
yeah, that's my theory.
The weirdo was ready to sacrifice you from day one.
Ooh.
They had that mindset from early on, very
Yeah.
early on. As soon as you expired your usefulness, before you even got a chance to think about it, you're gone. And your dinner.
Yeah.
You're in the fridge.
Ideally, last in, first out. So whoever's the last person to join your camp or whatever is probably the one that you're sacrificing anyway.
Yeah, it's easier. You don't have the same connections.
Yeah, there's universal rules you got to follow in an apocalypse.
Like if they're hot, you keep them around us.
Well, you got to populate. You got to. Yeah. That's a vital role. If it's step 3, if it's above step 5, then yeah.
No, that's true. That's true. And I feel like I watch a lot of like Netflix competition shows where it's all that trust and people like, oh, I had to betray someone before they betray me. I watched one recently called The Trust, and all the dudes on it were just like, nah, I trust everyone, and that was their mentality the entire way. And all the people that were scheming,
Yeah.
got so suspicious of each other, they all voted themselves out. And the
that
dude
is
spent the
actually
whole
hilarious.
show going like, yeah, no, I like everyone. We should all share the money. And I'd be that guy for better or for worse, I reckon. And probably for worse, I dare say.
Yeah. Interesting. I actually don't. I've always known that I'd get stabbed in the back. Like, I am pretty trusting, and I think
That's your Roman Empire. Your
Yeah.
Julius Caesar moment.
yeah,
To Bruce.
literally.
Brute even. But anyway. Yeah, back up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's this week's road guide. It's pretty powerful one to put in the back pocket, I reckon.
I think so. I have this one downloaded because if the internet goes down, you need this one.
Yeah.
This is true. This could be the most downloaded episode.
Definitely download it, and while the internet's still there, you might as well give us 5 stars as well, and then give us a follow on Instagram as well at Trust Us Network.
Yes, is all I can say to that.
Oof, plugged.
Look, mate, speaking of podcasts, I've got a question for you, and it could be a bit tough. Firstly, I just want to say this is a bit of a cross promotion to a different product of the Trust Us Network, the 101 First Dates pod. And I've brought it up a couple of times this episode because I listened to it for the first time.
It's only taken 2 months.
Das was begging me, you have to listen to it, please. Just let me tell me what you think. And I was like, I loved it. I thought it was real. I thought it was I was surprised by how funny it was and how good it was. But you could become a victim of your own success. What if prospective dates went on your Instagram, for example, and then saw that you were you had shared reels or shared content about talking about dates? Has it become something that comes up? People go, "Oh no, you're just farming me for content." Even though you are looking for love, genuinely, you say,
"Yeah." Did you really have to put that last bit there? I feel like you're doing so well.
I'm trying to be honest, so.
I think it is definitely a bit of a red flag for sure. And I definitely don't bring it up until I've sort of met them in person. Because I think if you haven't met someone, you're just always more critical, especially if something like this, that's sort of pretty out there. And then obviously if you don't understand that there's this humor involved and there's a bit of, persona to it, then, But to be fair, if you see that as a red flag, I ain't got time for you. You ain't got a sense of humor. You're not here to have fun in life.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say, so... Felt good about it, though. It was going to be insightful, for sure.
Well, what I didn't forget this week was a new segment, Weekly Intrusive Thoughts. And my thought this week, it was an interesting one. It was, I'm not a serial killer, so it wasn't too intense. But I was just walking on lunch. Don't
lie. You have those intrusive thoughts. Come on, you're not better than a common intrusive thought.
We'll save that one for next week. So I was just walking back from lunch, and then I see, the postie in his big van is parallel parking in a pretty tight spot, and I was sort of walking, and I was like. And there was a pole there, and you could tell he was trying to avoid it. I was like, I could totally just go over there and help him, guide him in. And then I could totally just guide him into the pole and then just walk off. How is he going to explain that to his boss or insurance company? How do you, there was a guy helping me, then he crashed it and then walked off.
That would be so. You were just trusting this dude from the street.
Exactly. Then he looks like an idiot.
I thought you were dumb for crashing into that pole in broad daylight, but now it's just even worse. I can't even trust your judgment.
Yeah, he gets sacked as well. So that was my weekly intrusive thought.
Look, mine's a pretty vanilla one. I think it's a vanilla one. I feel like this is something that everyone has, and you just catch yourself in a conversation, sort of it shakes you whoa, that went pear shaped. You're just talking to someone, anyone.
Okay.
Not anyone. Sorry, I should. Whoa.
I'm interested.
No. Unexpected adults. Let's just say that of consenting age. Just to be clear.
Get to this.
And
I want to know where this is.
You just think about just kissing them out of the blue.
What?
You don't get that? I just suddenly
with tongue or just a peck?
Oh no! I don't want to get too saucy with it, but you just think, whoa, that was
just
out of the blue.
They're just talking, and you're just sitting there whoa, shit! Did you feel that? Whoa, what happened?
And the cowboy postie was like, "Yeah, mate, I was right there with you."
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like this is a throwback to the start of this episode.
I was like, what if we kissed?
I knew he was saying all that shit. You left that part out of the story.
I felt like I wasn't alone on that. You were like, no, mate, we all feel that. Feel free to share that one. As soon as I shout, you're like, whoa.
You fucking weirdo.
That's disgusting. You're married. You can't say that.
Yeah. No, I admit, I definitely think that at times. But you probably not tongue. Oh, maybe.
Oh, dude, I was talking about peck. You're filthy. That's disgusting, dude.
He's turned it on me.
No, that's true. That's true.
I'll tell you what, somebody did need a kiss though the other day. I was on, this is my weekly tram incident, the Doss's tram update of the week.
This is the main reason you come on the pod now. It's like, we'll do all the boring stuff, but there's going to be a tram update towards the end for sure.
Hey, so many people send me like tram phobic moments where they've like witnessed someone like running for the tram, and they're like, I understand now. So I was on the tram, had my coffee, and I'm a bit of a hero, so I don't like to sit down. I think because I'm young and I probably have to sit down this week with the torn calf, but normally I stand.
I don't know. What your leg is going to have to be so blatantly injured. You need to make it highlight it. So it's like, oh, that's why I'm sitting down. 'Cause otherwise, regardless of your excuse, you don't want to be in the situation where you have to defend your seating. You know?
I'll defend, man. I'll fly the flag. I actually thought about driving. I was parking in the shops today, and I was like, do I go in the disabled park? Because like it's a long walk.
Oh no, dude!
It's not pretty. I'm not a pretty walker right now. Anywho, I was on the tram, and so I sort of like lean, and usually like I lean and have all my weight on one of the rails or something, and that usually sort of saves you. And then the tram was just going, and then all of a sudden, just bang, smash their brakes on, and fucking sure enough, I went sort of tits up, and I had my coffee, and I like fell onto this guy, and I splashed coffee. I don't think so. I had a keep cup, so it wasn't much coffee. But enough. I didn't see much on him.
Scalding hot coffee in his eyes.
But I mean, like, I shouldered this bloke. Like, I hit him pretty hard because I'm a big lad. And I was like, oh.
And you was like, you're lucky I was injured, mate, because I would have hit you 10 times harder if I had 2 working calves.
And then sort of like get up, and I was like to the extent, I think we're nearly on the ground. I think I was on the ground, maybe.
You dropped him. and he turned around. Who was it? The tram inspector.
Yeah, he's like,
with a fine for me.
Damn it. And then like, I apologize. I was like, fuck, sorry, mate. Like, and then he gets up, and then he said something. I had my headphones in, so I didn't really know what he said, but he said something that was too long to have just been like, oh, no worries. And I was like, okay. But it wasn't long enough that I'm not taking my fucking headphones off.
You've just dropped this dude. You're like, yeah, but I'm not taking my headphones off to talk to him about it. Like, I said sorry.
I said sorry. That's all that matters. I lost half my coffee. I'm already wearing it.
We're both losers here.
Yeah. And then, so he got on like 2 stops before that. And then, on the tram, there's sort of like random stops in between like major stops. He's all like sort of suited up. And then he just got off on the next stop, which was one of the random stops. And I was like, no one gets off there. And I was like, he got off.
There's no offices around here. There's no corporate. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, something weird. I think he's actually just cracked the shits, and he's like, I don't know, like going home. He's like jumped off maybe to get the next tram and go home or something. I was like, I've actually ruined this guy's day.
Was he dressed like for a wedding? Maybe that was his like groom outfit. He's like, well,
he was suited up. But I think it was, I can't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday, but yeah, Monday I could understand if you're just like, nah, fuck it, I'm going home, I'm feeling sick.
You've already got like this, you had the Sunday scaries, and then it's like waking up Monday like, oh, it's real, I'm doing this, and it's like, I get dropped in front of everyone. Everyone like laughs. Everyone's like, look at this nerd, look at this corporate
there were
Poindexter.
some people pointing at him and laughing.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
He got knocked over by the guy that sits in the disabled seat.
Yeah, that dude was like, yep, that's all I need. Work from home today.
That's enough for today. Yeah. So,
some people, I bet you some people are looking for any excuse to work from home, though. I bet you could have just been like, he maybe said like, thanks, mate. This is just what I need to tell my boss to say work from home, you know?
Yeah, come to think of it, I swear I saw him mouth a thanks, mate. Yeah, if my lip reading was accurate, I think he said, thanks, mate. You made my day. I'm going to go home. And
I don't know why he looked so angry, but I mean, I think that's what he was saying.
I think that's just the Victorian in him, I think. Just being in Melbourne in the cold, everyone's just angry, so.
I've actually got a tram update for you.
Ooh.
No, I don't. There's no trams out here.
I was like, I'm very intrigued. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's all I got today. I think I've fucking cracked on pretty well.
Yeah, done good, mate. Done good for day that this comes out and time that this comes out.
Yeah, and well, at this point, actually, I can just say that I had 4 hours sleep last night. No one will know what day.
Also, there's probably a chance you're going to have had 4 hours sleep when this comes out, which is as it's happening right now at that date and time that this is happening.
Yeah, and I actually was scared to say which day because I still don't know. I try. Like, it's within 2 days now. I've narrowed it down. You know, just there's 2 days of the week that I've got it coming out on now. So we've got some continuity vibing.
But you don't want to jinx it, though.
Don't want to jinx it.
We offered we said the big call me back. Yeah.
But I'm still like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, that's it. There's a Trust Us. Season 4, Episode 7, which, again, I understand isn't the way we're counting this. It must be like 33.
37.
37.
We're getting towards 50. I can't
Big
wait.
50 episode with Dill and friends.
That'd be a big get.
It could be like
the first big call in months.
Yeah, and you're all at like a physio or something, having your calves worked on or something.
Yeah, literally. We're at the calf convention. It's at the Stockade.
Cool, man. Yeah, and you were mentioning as well you had a great way for us to sign off.
Oh, yeah, I did mention that. I think it was right before when I was... I don't know if I'll use that. Oh, well.
So you're going to use this?
I don't know anymore. It just... I get so anxious, man, on the close. And I get to my head, and now I'm like, just shut up. But then I'm like, I don't want it to close like nothing, you know? We'll see you next week with a big call or a road guide. We don't know yet. No one knows.
Yeah. No, but hopefully we see you there. Or hear you there.
That's all
or you
that
hear
matters.
us there.
Actually, just hear us there.
We're
I
not
don't
going
want
to
to fucking see them. I don't want to fucking see our audience.
No, thank you,
I don't want to
sir.
ruin my day. Otherwise, I won't go to work either. I'll have to work from home.
Unless you're from Boardman.
Unless you're from Boardman.